Look at the size of this thing. Oh, that is a monster, monster, monster. Oh, this is so great. So many beautiful rocks. That's a nice thing to find on my way out. Hi everybody, it's Kate from Katie Did, and I am here with Jim and Kava, and we are just on the river near Hysham, Montana, and there's a whole bunch of fishermen here, which just really surprised me because I'm kind of out in the boonies. But I guess, you know, everybody has the same idea. It's May 1st, let's get on the river. Come along. So the beach where we're at is fairly heavily hunted because you can drive right on top of it, and you can see there's trailers and campers and everything else. But we've had some rain, and we've had some snowstorms, and we've had some ice. So I'm hoping that some new rocks will have been illuminated. This is pretty cool. It's a jasper conglomerate. This looks very interesting. It's a piece of petrified wood, but how big is it? Oh my goodness. Bigger than I thought it was. Oh, nice. Very cool. The petrified wood here on the Yellowstone is basically agatized, which means that it polishes just as beautifully as an agate does. Oh, look at that. It's got a different color on the other side there. Wow. Nice. Wow, this isn't staining after all. I'm not 100% certain now that this is actually wood, petrified wood, because of the color and the grain and stuff. The outside certainly told me that it was, but this just doesn't quite look like it. Maybe some kind of banded shirt. Let's take a few more slabs off it and see if we can figure it out. First agate of the day. It's pretty not very good one. Oh, it's not even an agate at all. Good, I don't have to keep it. I think that is some kind of jasper agate. Pretty, it would tumble nicely. You can throw it in the pack if you want to. And then I wanted to look at this thing, which is probably a type of unikite. Epidote and feldspar, but it has a vein of quartz through it as well. So that's really cool. If you are going to visit the Yellowstone River this summer and you're looking for places to rockhound, check out my book, So Many Beautiful Rocks. The link is in the description below, and it details rockhounding on all of the public bridges and fishing accesses all up and down the Yellowstone River, from Huntley to Sydney. And here, oh no, there, we have a little chunk of this really cool banded jasper. Look at that, isn't that beautiful?
That's neat. Not so cool.
Yeah, it's a little bit plain.
This the first agate of the day?
It is, and it's nice. Oh, look at those bands on the top there. Isn't that pretty? That is very cool.
Now, if it were only 30 times larger.
No, because that's a good luck charm. Oh, look at this piece of agatized wood. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Look at that chunk.
That's nice.
You see the kind of deep grain in there?
Uh-huh.
That is very cool. Nice. Chunky, chunky, chunky. Kava's just, wow, Jim just found a great big chunky agate while I'm standing here looking at nothing at all. Dang. Sweet, good job, Jim. I think I found my agate of the day, first agate of the day. It's not a very, gosh, it's a little cloudy. You know, it's agate-y, but I'm just thinking it's just not pure enough to really bother with. Oh, still haven't found my agate. This, on the other hand, is definitely an agate, and it is my first agate of the day. It's okay, nothing compared to what Jim just found, but you know what? The day is young. Well, if you can ignore the goose poop, there's a pretty nice chunky agate right there. Let's wash it off in the cold, cold river. Huh. Interesting. This agate has a little bit of a different look than a lot of them that I find. We'll cut it open and see why. I've been slicing this quite a bit because look at the color. Is that blue or is that blue? It's got just a little bit of the inclusions in it, but wow, what a beautiful color. So it just goes to show you, it might look ugly on the outside and it's still beautiful on the inside. Is this a life lesson? Maybe. This is such a big beach. I got this thing I want to look at. It might be an agate. I don't think so. It's kind of got too many minerals in it, but boy, that's pretty. It's kind of a near agate, I guess. What did you find?
Good, but that was interesting.
That is interesting. Those are crystals of some kind. Like, I don't know. I'm still learning about the whole crystal formation thing. Can you spot it? That's a fun one. Kind of all lumpy and bumpy. I think this is just a nothing, but it had kind of an interesting scaly outside. And I thought this was a band of some kind, but it's just a big lump. Oh well, that's okay.
This one was just sitting on top of everything, like someone had picked it up and looked at it and set it back down. But
That's so pretty.
I can't imagine why they would have set it back down if they were looking for agates.
I don't know. It's pretty nice.
It's a nice one.
Can you see the agate?
I see it.
Squirt it, squirt it. I'll let you even get it out of there. Nice, nice lump.
And clear.
That is just so awesome. Look at those bands. That's like so cool. Imagine like taking slices of that just long ways across there and then making pieces of jewelry out of it. That is just gorgeous. There's just so many different beautiful rocks on the Yellowstone River. This one is an agate of some kind, but it's not a Montana moss agate. Look at this, Jim.
Good heavens.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it is. No, it's, I mean, that looks
It's like a lace agate or
pottery
something.
design.
Yeah, it's just
weird.
beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful too. Wow.
That side, not so much, but this is
That will tumble really nice. I'm super disappointed by this one. I really hoped that the zigzags would go all the way through the rock, but apparently, for some reason, they just formed on the outside. Oh well, you just can't ever tell.
it's trying so hard.
You
Look at
can you can bring it home if you want to.
it. Well,
But this one, which you also found, I'm thinking is some kind of jasper agate, but it's got like just this super weird shape. So we're gonna have to bring that one home just to cut it open and see what's inside.
Okay.
Never know, it might be something awesome.
Could be.
Whoa. Isn't that interesting? I would never have expected that pink. Okay, we're gonna do another slab. This is that rock that Jim found that was so strange looking on the outside. And this pink is just such a shock to me. Some really, really interesting patterns. Definitely worth cutting. This is very interesting. See how much that looks like a piece of petrified wood? Looks like knots and grain and everything else. But in fact, this is just a piece of sedimentary rock that has weathered away in layers like that. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it is.
And then while I'm standing here, I saw this cool piece of agatized wood, so I'm gonna get that.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
nice. Look at the edge.
Ooh.
That's
That's nice. Oh, look at that! You can see the growth rings on it.
Yeah.
Very nice. You have something?
No, this is just trying so hard.
Yeah, that's a big old no. I think this is some kind of a fossil rock. It has some cool little kind of snail shell looking things here. And if you look right here, it looks like a clam shell. I'll take this in home and give it a little bit closer look. Okay, this is what I was looking for. The end of the day agate right here. All right, I'll let Jim come check it out first.
Holy moly.
See what's on the other side? It's just got a big quartz pocket on that side, but look at those cool eyes. And then, oh, that is just so neat. Just sitting here in the mud. Very cool.
They're not all picked over.
Because of the tubes in the quartz pocket, I'm leaving this one as a specimen. I just couldn't bring myself to cut it. Sorry. That's petrified wood.
I didn't even think it was because it was so round.
And so
rock.
colorful.
Yeah.
And then you've got a
Sprayed
nice
it
piece
up.
of jasper there.
Little bitty one, yeah.
Nice. Good job. Try turning it over. I think it might be kind of, yeah, it's kind of milky. That's too bad. That would have been a good one. So when you hear me say milk agates, this is what I mean. Can you show the end of it? See how kind of opaque it is here? There's minerals in there that make it so that even though this is silica, just like the regular agates are, it has minerals that make it opaque, and so that's what we call milk agates. And they can be really pretty, but there's so many beautiful rocks on the Yellowstone. If we took them all home, we would never be able to drive away. Jim and Kava are headed back to the Jeep, and I was headed back to the Jeep, but that last find agate just made me want to look just a little bit more, so I'm going to, and then we'll be wrapping up. And I think perhaps that was a very good idea. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, that is a monster, monster, monster. Oh, this is so great. Oh my gosh, that is so full of dendrites. Oh no, Jim's missing it. Oh, I'm so sad. This is the coolest thing. Looks a little bit like a butt there, but wow. That is just awesome.
Oh my. That's a nice one. I would have recognized that myself.
Yeah, you probably would have. See what happens when you wimp out?
Wimp out?
I may cut this one in a future video, but again, I couldn't bring myself to put it under the saw just yet. I love the shape so much, I'd kind of like to just display it as is. Check this out. Look at this baculite. It's all broken out of there. It's got this beautiful mother of pearl on it. Wow, that's beautiful. And some more of them on there. Theo would love this. Theo's really big into cleaning these up. But this one might even have enough on there that we could save the ammonite and just make it this beautiful, shiny thing. We just found this beautiful hagstone on the beach. I've never seen anything quite like it.
You totally need to hang it.
Well, it's another beautiful day on the Yellowstone River. I am just tickled pink with my finds, and Jim found some very beautiful things too, and I think he's also happy. He's kind of mad that doesn't have the winning rock today. Uh-oh, he's still looking. Let's see what he's doing over here.
What?
What are you doing there, Jim?
Just peering around.
Just kind of
doing your thing.
Kind of hoping that you're gonna find a bigger one.
Oh, look at the size of these.
Anyway, it's been a great day. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Kate from Katie Did, and that's Mr. Did over there. Keep on doing.